Hello again, this is Anna with the Sisters Enchanted, one of the founders, and I'm here today with our September OracleScopes. So is what we're doing. I'm using tarot cards, so it's kind of like a tarot scope. It's a combination of a oracle and oracle reading and a astrological horoscope reading. So here I'm going to divvy up the readings between all of the earth signs, the air, the fire, and the water. I pulled 2 cards for each of you, and for each of those signs. And yeah, so pretty much, like I said, I'm Anna with the Sisters Enchanted, and our mission is to make magic mainstream. And we have classes and we have Facebook groups of like-minded soul sisters where we really try to give people the confidence and everything to really step into their light and make, like I said, magic mainstream and make everybody more comfortable in stepping into their power and giving the people the confidence to do that. So yeah, let's get started with our OracleScopes. So I wanted to first say that I am starting by using the Mesquite Tarot, which just came out. So a little show and tell here too. This is the guidebook, and I backed it on Kickstarter, and it's super cute, and really excited to play with it. So I decided to do the scopes with it today, and it is, like I said, the Mesquite Tarot, and it's by Alicia Fitz, and it's illustrated by Bronwyn Walls. And yeah, this is the book. It came with this little pouch with this hand-stamped Ouroboros on it, and this little box with its little eyes. And it's a very tiny deck. I didn't bring another deck out to compare it to, but it's like playing card size or maybe even smaller. These are the backs. And it's really beautiful. It's kind of minimalist, but it's very striking, and I knew from like the first image that I saw of it that I needed it in my life, so I'm so excited that I just got it the other day. I went on a trip to Salem with the other sister of the Sisters Enchanted, my real life sister Sarah, and we went there because it's Virgo season and I'm a Virgo, and we went for my birthday. So yay! So anyways, here we go. Let's do this. And 2, I have this little sticky here because they changed the name of the court cards for the Mesquite Tarot, and it's Novice instead of Page, Student instead of Knight, Knower instead of Queens, and Leader instead of Kings. And I didn't want to forget that because I've only used the deck like once, so I didn't want to forget that. So here we go. So for our Earth signs here, we have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus for the month of September, coming out of Mercury retrograde around the 5th, and we're going to be stepping into Mabon around the 22nd. So lots of things happening here. You know, Mercury's realigning, things are going to get a little bit more grounded, a little bit more stable, and then with Mabon we have time to really sit back and think about things that we need to release, look back about how the last few months have been, and then really start thinking about what we're getting ready to release as the colder months start happening and it's time for things and cycles to restart over. So that's the kind of energy that we're looking with in September in this lush Virgo season. And so this is what I have for the earth signs. So we have the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. So for our earth signs of the horoscope, we need to really take a second and see that we've kind of put in ourselves in this kind of, I don't know about you, but I'm a Virgo, so I'm kind of feeling this too, that we've kind of, or at least I have, and let me know if you're feeling the same way, that we've kind of gotten a little bit passive. And I don't know if it's the Mercury retrograde and that like feeling where things aren't as in control, but we really need to get out of our kind of daydreams, making things seem grander than they should be. And because we're doing that, we're kind of wearing some rose-colored glasses, that we're not being as active as we usually would be. I have a train by my house. So with the earth signs, you know, we want to get out of that kind of feeling of melancholy, that kind of feeling like we're dissatisfied with our lives, dissatisfied with what's going on around us, but really realize that sometimes our own actions and our own thoughts of how things should be as compared to how they could be or what they actually are, can really interfere with how productive we are or how happy we are feeling and how motivated we're feeling in our daily lives. So for these 2 cards and our earth signs, I want to say as the Mercury retrograde goes back Mercury starts going back forward again and coming into like the Mabon season a couple weeks later, that we really need to step back into reality, really find what motivates us, what drives us, and get out of this feeling of that things aren't happening for us, or that we're feeling, not motivated, that we're feeling that we can't do things or that things aren't good enough, and realize that, we have so many options in our lives, and something there is good enough, or something is going to ignite us again to feel open to accepting new challenges and being our motivated selves again, our grounded, motivated, slow and steady selves again. So here is, sorry, another train. So here is our cards for our Earth signs. Again, that's Virgo and Capricorn and Taurus, the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. So next I have our air cards, and so these are our air signs. So we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius here for our air signs, and we have the Judgment card and the Novice of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. So here we have for our air friends that this is a time that we're really having a call to action to reestablish ourselves and find out like what has gone astray for us in the last couple months, or what has gone really well for us, and what was the outcome of these instances, when we really applied ourselves or when we really didn't, what was the cause and reaction here, and really think about these things and then realign ourselves and pull ourselves back down to earth, back down to center in this really lush Virgo season. Like I said, this earthiness that's happening around us, our air signs need to come back down to earth and reroot and really find how to become back in touch with the people around us, how to really clear out our heart center, our heart chakra, and allow other people like back into, our lives. Like maybe we've been pushing people away because we've been kind of in this judgment time, but to reopen up that kind of heart chakra, learn how to be more empathetic and learn how to put yourselves in other people's shoes, and to really step forward into these next few months with an open-mindedness and open-heartedness, and a capacity to share all of the love and nurturing and kindness and wisdom that air signs can have with them. So we really want to get into that, step out of things that, have burdened us or held us back, and really go into, being an open vessel for, new things, new love, new opportunities to really show that you care about whatever it is that drives you, or whoever it is that you care about in your lives, or anything like that. So for our air signs, that is what we have. After that, I did fire. So for our fire signs, so we have Sagittarius here, Aries, and Leo. So we have the 4 of Arrows, which is the 4 of Swords in the Mesquite Tarot, and the Student, which is the Knight of Wands. So our 4 of Swords and the Knight of Wands with the Mesquite Tarot here for our fire signs that, you've probably been running full steam ahead. I have a lot of fire signs. The other sister of the Sisters Enchanted is a fire sign, and it's all go, 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 go. And especially in these past few months, especially because it was so warm outside, that they're really ignited to push forward. And you may be experiencing a little bit of burnout. And because the weather is shifting around now, especially where I am in New England, that you have this kind of, it's time now that you can take, a step back and really take a deep breath and rest, and, give yourself the opportunity to cool down and reverse that burnout that maybe you've been feeling. And that will give you the opportunity to, again, restart back up and what drives you, what makes you passionate, what makes you feel full. But, so that you don't have that burnout, so that you don't start to feel like you're out of control, you're spinning out of control, or that too many things are happening at once. Our fire signs need to take a moment and sit down and relax and reevaluate how they're going to move forward, what projects they're going to take on, what adventures they're going to go on. And when they take that time and that deep breath to do that, my fire signs, you will be able to reignite yourself and redrive yourself with newfound energy to keep going. So fire signs, take a deep breath and take a rest, and then start over again. So earth, air, fire, now water. So for our water signs, we have Cancer and Scorpio and Pisces, and we have the Knower of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands, And we have Temperance. So for you guys, you know, you have been really steadily moving. You know, you have confidence, you're collected, your day by day activities are going really well. You know what's going on. You've been doing it. You're feeling really great. But again, we want to take some time to make sure that we're balancing everything out in our lives. You know, so if you've been working too hard and you're feeling really great about your work, just make sure that other things in your life, like if you're working too much, make sure that you play some too. Or if you've been spending a lot of time with colleagues or friends, make sure that you spend some time with some family, and come back to center on that. So make sure that you're still staying motivated, obviously, because you don't want to lose that security and that passion and that drive that you've been having. But in this time in September, you know, maybe again, bring it back into balance. If a part of your life hasn't been, you know, going as well, maybe think about, have you been putting enough time and focus into that part of your life? Is it time that you start doing that? So like I said, if you've been working too hard, play a little bit. Or the other way around, if you've been playing too hard, it's time to maybe reel it back in and work a little bit more. But either way, you know, with this Queen of Wands here, you know, you have been motivated and driven to have some fun or to work. And you've been really, you know, feeling great about it. It's consistent, it's driven, it's really, you know, really pushing you forward. But like I said, make sure that you're balancing everything. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself at this time and not just overdoing it on the work or overdoing it out. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself and your loved ones and your family and your other, you know, obligations or other things that you love to do. So take that time in September to recenter yourself, rebalance yourself, and make sure that you're not overextending yourself for our water friends here. So that is what we had. So as a recap, like I said, if I didn't mix them all up, for our earth signs, our Virgo, our Capricorn, and our Taurus, we had the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. You know, it's time to take off, like I said, those rose-colored glasses, maybe get a little bit out of your dream world that makes you think that you're missing out on some things or that life's not good enough, and, you know, reevaluate as Mabon and stuff comes around, things that you need to release and things that you need to, you know, let go of to function and move on, you know, in life in a secure way, but, you know, in a proactive way. You don't want to be, you know, sitting down and thinking that there's more to life and getting depressed and down because, you know, you're in your daydreams of how great life could be. It's time to, you know, really kind of get out of that funk for our earth signs there. And then earth, like I said, for air, we've got the Judgment card and the Novice of Cups. So again, you know, reevaluate how things have been going, really take a call to action, look about how things have been going, your cause, reactions, and, you know, see if you can't put yourself in a place where you can be more open, clear out some heart chakra work. You know, if situations haven't gone so well in the past, it's time to maybe, you know, reverse those and push forward in a different way. And like I said, be more open and be more conscious of the feelings around you, and really open yourself up to being able to feel at this time. So earth, air, and then I did fire next. And like I said, for the fire signs, so Sagittarius and Leo and Aries, we had the 4 of Swords and the Student of Wands. So again, it's time to heal up some burnout that you might be experiencing. Take a deep breath, sit back, relax, and start again being driven and motivated into doing what you really love to do. And then for our water signs, again, we had the Knower of Wands or the Queen of Wands and Temperance. So yes, you've been motivated and driven, things are going really well, you've been having lots of fun, you've been feeling really confident and outgoing and really motivated, but make sure that everything's in balance. Make sure to take care of yourself. Don't just put all of your effort into your work or your play, and make sure that you're finding time for yourself and for your friends and your family, and your loved ones to help you keep going at a reasonable pace during the September month and this here Virgo season. So that was our tarot and oracle scopes. Whew, I talk so fast, I feel a little bit winded, so forgive me. But also, as usual, for the Sisters Enchanted, we have a special for the month of September for our monthly readings, and for September, our special reading is going to be a Wheel of the Year reading, and it is to help you see how you can best use the seasons and the festivals of the year. So that is our special reading for September. It is a year of the wheel reading, and that's what we have going on. So that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed your OracleScopes, and again, this is the Mesquite Tarot. It's brand new. I'm so excited to have it. I have little hands, so it's like perfect for me to shuffle and to play with. And yeah, that is about it. Check us out on Facebook. We've got Facebook groups, and we're on Instagram at _sisters_enchanted, and we hope to see you there. And again, I'm Anna with the Sisters Enchanted, where our mission is to make magic mainstream and find more like-minded soul sisters to step into the light with each other and feel confidence and knowledge and learning in our own magic and our daily lives. So that is all, and I will see you guys again soon. Have a good one. Bye.